1st when prior closing took place. The kicker is this: despite hitting significant resistance, XRP's trading volume has surged. Today it increased by an astounding 189% to around $11 billion, 0 cents. There's a lot of movement. We love witnessing the energy that permeates the entire market. The graphic shows 2 potential outcomes that are worth looking into, in addition to the coin market cap statistics. Let's examine what XRP might do next. What I'm viewing is this. Option 1, we raise the low by selling off into the demand zone. We are currently removing the low points from this chart, the lower low in April and the higher low in early May. Where might our next higher low land be? That's the big question now. Give or take, it's probably around $2, 0 cents, 22 cents. But does it have to be this one? Not at all. The pattern on the 10th and 11th, when there was a significant push that resulted in a pleasant daily close over $2.55, which is a critical level we haven't seen since late March, may just as easily be repeated. What direction will it go? I'm closely watching to see if we push through resistance without taking a break, or if we sell off into a high-low structure before rising again. In any case, because the ultimate result is, let's face it, the same, XRP trading considerably higher, I'm okay with any conclusion. I continue to think that XRP is preparing for a significant breakout. All we have to do is wait for the structure to stabilize and for the next significant move to break through the March resistance level so that we can close above it. But since the activity has been anything but dull, let's take a closer look at what's been going on with XRP recently. We've witnessed some remarkable progress in the past month. Over the past 7 days alone, XRP has increased by almost 14.5%. More specifically, we have witnessed rises of 16%, 11%, and even 4.3% in a single day. The daily gain was far above 5% at one time. XRP has performed exceptionally well, surpassing the majority of the top 100 tokens. Why do you ask? Easy. XRP has been the subject of a flurry of announcements and developments. The first is a significant victory for XRP. Logistics, a Florida pharmaceutical company, announced a $50 million 0 cents financing agreement, including the usage of XRP for real-time payments. This news establishes a positive outlook for XRP's future and demonstrates exactly how potent its utility is. That's not all, though. There will be more significant news soon. A novel plan from Missouri is causing a stir and has the potential to upend the cryptocurrency industry. The state is about to become the first in the United States to fully abolish capital gains taxes on stocks as well as Bitcoin and XRP. Missouri House Bill 594 is currently awaiting Governor Mike Kikue's signature after passing the state legislature. If approved, this action might reshape prospects for real estate stakeholders, investors, and cryptocurrency aficionados. This measure would permit a 100% income tax deduction on all capital gains, including gains from digital assets like Bitcoin and XRP, if it were to become law. When the proposal surfaced, XRP was trading at $2.38 and Bitcoin was trading at nearly $104,000, 0 cents. Not only have we seen developments in recent days on this possible tax cut for stocks, Bitcoin and XRP, but a Florida pharmaceutical company has also added fuel to the fire. Additionally, enthusiasm has been generated by TradFi announcements, particularly the China transaction. All of these changes have contributed to XRP's notable rise. The possible repercussions of this tax package, however, are what make this situation so intriguing. It might even lead to national adoption if it succeeds, opening the door for other states to do the same. Trump may even support this notion, which may have significant implications. This kind of action would probably act as a huge catalyst, propelling the stock and cryptocurrency markets to unprecedented heights. At the time when America has been pushing down hard on cryptocurrencies, suing companies, attacking innovators, and weaponizing the SEC, Eric Trump made waves back in early December by reaffirming Donald Trump's audacious pledge to make Bitcoin tax-free in the US. This promise is particularly noteworthy as a game changer. Eric outlined Donald Trump's plan to make the US the world's cryptocurrency capital, vowing to include cryptocurrencies in the denying the hype. Not long ago, XRP surpassed Tether to take the third position among all cryptocurrencies. The market value of the asset has risen above $2.61 for the first time since March 6, indicating an exciting change for this well-liked altcoin. The exceptional performance of XRP is being driven by a number of important factors. Missouri may soon become the first state in the US to offer a full income tax deduction on all capital gains, including profits from Bitcoin and XRP, thanks to House Bill 594, game changer. In the meantime, XRP is becoming more and more popular. In 2025 alone, the number of holders increased by more than 11%, reaching nearly 6.5 million for the first time in the cryptocurrency's more than 12-year history. The fact that XRP is now accepted as a payment method on Travala Aptam is further accelerating the pace and creating new travel opportunities for cryptocurrency aficionados. Additionally, there has been a net gain of more than 638,000 non-empty XRP wallets since the beginning of 2025, indicating increased network confidence. Right now, XRP is surrounded by a huge accumulation wave that is growing steadily. The outlook for XRP is really optimistic, let's face it. But here's the really exciting part. The same enthusiasm is pulsing through the entire cryptocurrency landscape. I've mentioned this previously, particularly in relation to the historic China deal. That is undoubtedly one of the most significant changes that people are keeping a close eye on. And BlackRock comes next. They discussed cryptocurrency with the SEC today, which has many wondering if XRP ETFs will soon be available. They talked about tokenization and even delved into some fascinating ETF topics. Everyone is talking about whether BlackRock will release an XRP ETF. In actuality, we don't yet know. But here's the worst part. Anticipate approval of an XRP ETF from BlackRock before you can say crypto revolution. This has previously happened with Ethereum and Bitcoin. There will be no difference with XRP. Let's face it, XRP is worthy of an exchange-traded fund. Its performance this year has been outstanding, and the momentum is only increasing. BlackRock and other big financial firms have every motive to board the XRP bandwagon. Why? Because XRP isn't just keeping up, it's taking center stage in important industry talks and controlling major developments. Developers obviously prepared for the limelight. Once again, XRP is taking center stage and causing a stir in the cryptocurrency community. If my name were BlackRock, I would be wondering what the next big cryptocurrency trend is. They have the Bitcoin ETF already. The Ethereum ETF is perfect. What comes next on the list then? XRP is the third largest cryptocurrency. It should be obvious, right? For a moment, let's be honest. Other companies will undoubtedly follow after BlackRock files for an XRP ETF, and the approvals will begin to come in. In the second half of 2025, Brad Garlinghouse himself alluded to the launch of an XRP ETF. And you know what? The kicker is that we're getting closer to that moment. For XRP, there are now more than 18 ETF applications pending. Yes, exactly 18. What if they were all accepted at once? Fireworks explode. Institutional investors investing in XRP, however, is the true game changer. There will be more than a ripple effect once those XRP ETFs launch. There will be a tidal wave. According to Smokehound, institutional investors are preparing to expand their exposure as soon as XRP and ETPs hit the trading floor, rather than only hoarding XRP. 73% of investors who responded to the poll currently own cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, the majority only use one or two extras, such as XRP and Solana. The worst part is that XRP alone makes up a substantial 34% of the mixture. And you know what? For their cryptocurrency exposure, investors are gravitating towards safer, regulated choices like ETPs or ETFs. This only serves to demonstrate that there will probably be a huge influx of interest in XRP as soon as those ETFs are authorized. As I've stated numerous times on this channel, XRP is currently in a class by itself. Why? First of all, we prevailed in that torturous case that lasted for more than 4 years. The victory is assured. Currently, XRP enjoys regulatory clarity, something that other altcoins can only hope for. All we need is the formal approval from the SEC. Because of this, XRP is far ahead of the other altcoins. Furthermore, it should not be forgotten that XRP now holds the top spot with the most ETF submissions. Not surprisingly, it has been leading the cryptocurrency market as a whole this season. Right now, XRP is in a very strong and distinctive position. And I firmly think it will